Tidbits from TNT, Friday, May 23, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Tishwash. The governor of the central bank receives a delegation from the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development, EBRD. His Excellency the Governor of the Central Bank of Iraq, Mr. Ali Mohsen al-Alak, received a delegation from the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development, EBRD, in Baghdad. The meeting discussed the measures required to commence their work in Iraq next September, following the completion of Iraq's accession procedures to the European Union Bank. During the meeting, His Excellency the Governor reviewed the progress of the ongoing financial and banking reform plans, and the role of the central bank in achieving monetary stability, maintaining the stability of the general price level, and controlling inflation. He also reviewed the procedures for transitioning to digital banking and employing modern financial technologies to provide financial and banking services. The meeting discussed the role of the Central Bank of Iraq in supporting economic growth through its financing initiatives for economic sectors. For its part, the European Bank delegation expressed its readiness to provide technical support and financing for the restoration and modernization of infrastructure, the transition to a green economy, and supporting the private sector to play its role in the growth of the Iraqi economy. A dinner was held in Washington in the presence of Trump's senior advisor to welcome the Prime Minister of the Kurdistan Regional Government. An official dinner was held last Thursday evening, Washington time, to welcome Kurdistan Regional Government Prime Minister Masroor Barzani's visit to the United States. Masad Boulos, senior advisor to U.S. President Donald Trump, was also present. A statement issued by the regional government stated that during the banquet held in Washington, which was also attended by a group of prominent American figures, Paul warmly welcomed the regional government's prime minister, describing his current visit to the United States as very successful. In his remarks, the U.S. President's advisor also stressed the critical importance of strengthening and consolidating the foundations of the strategic relationship between the Kurdistan region and the United States, according to the statement. In a speech on this occasion, the Prime Minister, according to the statement, expressed his profound thanks and appreciation to the hosts for their warm welcome and generous hospitality, stressing that the Kurdistan region is proud of the close cooperation, continuous support, and deep friendship that binds it to the United States. He continued, "We look forward to further developing our bilateral relations in various fields and at all levels, in a way that serves the common interests of both sides." Tishwash. Among them is Iraq. Iran proposes forming an economic development group consisting of 8 countries. Iranian ambassador to Saudi Arabia Ali Reza Enayati proposed establishing an economic development group comprising the Gulf states, his country, and Iraq, according to a report published by the semi-official Iranian Mehr news agency on Friday. In a speech delivered at the Provincial Diplomatic Forum in Shiraz, Enayati said, "In addition to political relations, there must be public communication in various economic, tourism, and trade fields." He added, "The security outlook is shifting from a geopolitical orientation to one of development," adding, "This shift in vision may take time, but we are clearly seeing it in the countries of the Persian Gulf region, and this shift has provided an important opportunity for the Islamic Republic of Iran." Enayati continued, saying, "Iran and Iraq are located to the north of the Persian Gulf, and to the south of it are 6 countries. These 8 countries can form a single group to develop economic cooperation." He pointed to the importance of the corridors and Iran's strategic location, noting that the Iran corridor represents the ideal advantage for Iran, and we can take advantage of this opportunity and transform it into a general economic route for the countries of the region that are now thinking about development. Tishwash. Sudani. We have made significant progress in economic reform, and investments have reached $88 billion. Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani affirmed on Thursday that we have made significant progress in economic reform, with investments reaching $88 billion. Meanwhile, foreign companies have expressed their willingness to contribute to building a green economy, accessing clean fuels, and cooperating in transferring expertise to specialized personnel in Iraq. Al-Sudani's office stated in a statement received by mail that Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani received, today, Thursday, Representatives of international companies participating in the International Conference on Carbon Economics, which was held over the past 2 days in the capital, Baghdad, in the presence of the Minister of Environment. The statement continued, Al-Sudani congratulated the convening of the Carbon Economics Conference, the first of its kind in Iraq, and the resulting outcomes and ideas that support the government's efforts to invest in this field, in light of the climate challenges facing Iraq. Al-Sudani stressed that the government has made significant progress in economic and financial reform, and in creating an attractive environment for investors and global companies, with investments reaching approximately $88 billion. He added, Iraq is rapidly moving toward a transition to clean and renewable energy, embodied by the government's establishment of the Carbon Economics Company, which has been granted the authority to contract with international companies to advance this new reality. He directed the Ministry of Environment and the Carbon Economics Company to simplify procedures and move toward signing partnership contracts with companies, and move toward concrete action. For their part, company representatives expressed their interest in participating in the conference, stating that they were there because of the developments Iraq has witnessed over the past 2 years, and that they will sign contracts and memoranda of understanding with carbon economics. They expressed their willingness to contribute to building a green economy, accessing clean fuels, and cooperating in transferring expertise to specialized personnel in Iraq. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com